How's it going there, guys? Welcome back to the Weeb Mine. I'm Nick, and I have been busy. Like, there was nothing going on for the longest time, and now it's all of a sudden go, go, go with a whole bunch of different projects. I'm going to get into it real soon here, but first, let's take a look how that Godlike build's going real quick. All right, now I don't want to go too much into detail on this, but so far so good. The 4 radiators, 1, 2, 3, and 4, they're all in there. Not quite according to plan though. This guy that was over here, it was supposed to be up on top, but it's so congested in here that I had to put it over here and kind of modify my fan plan and everything. So as big as this case is, and this case is awesome. This is just an awesome freaking case. But as big as it is, I actually congested it. I did something that I didn't think I was going to be able to do. It's crazy. But needless to say, like, I had to rearrange that a little bit, and plus the hard tubes. Okay, see this guy here? This one little run. This was supposed to go something like that. All right. Got the pump there. That's the first lead coming out, going to the radiator. That's what I was supposed to do. I got it to work. I got it to fit. But the thing is, it was so snug that I wasn't quite sure that it would seal properly. I mean, it was super snug. And here's the other problem. This is the first bit that I did. I didn't ruin it, surprisingly. And bending it, I learned how to do that pretty quick, pretty easy. The problem is I spent 4 hours on it. Spent 4 hours on this one run that I'm not confident that it'll seal. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go back to soft tube. I hate that. So I had to order a few more fittings and everything. So actually there's a delay of game on this guy. But yeah, 4 hours for one little run that I wasn't confident on. And plus there's other little bits. Like you got this guy up in the corner here and way tucked into there. I mean, you just trying to get hard tube and everything in there, it's just going to be so much of a pain. I just said, you know what? As much as I want a really clean cut hard tube type look, the pain and the pain and possible leakage is not worth it. So putting that to the side, it's probably going to be another day or two before I can get back to this. The one and only thing I can do is kind of hook up some of the fans to the hubs that I got, but you know, no hurry to do that because let's get back to the mining room. We did a little thing. Now, it seems like every video that I do, I'm mentioning something about running out of power, right? Running out of power, running out of power. Oh, and if you haven't seen my last video, my little news update thing, I put some insulation sound dampening on this guy here just to make sure, you know, temperature stays in here and the sound don't. So, like I was saying, it seems like every time I come down here, I say, I'm running out of power. I'm running out of power. I'm at the edge. I'm at the edge. Like every time. Well, I think I pretty much finally got to a point where it's like, I can't eke out anymore. I'm always finding ways to eke stuff out, right? Like nothing's dual mining anymore. Okay, when you dual mine on these cards, it eats up a good chunk of extra power for like a secondary coin that's not quite worth as much, but it increases profitability, right? I can't do that anymore because, you know, my 80% safety limit is 17,600 watts. That's how much I can go to hit that 80% exactly. Right now, I am at 17,500 watts and a little bit of change. I can't do anything because I just did this. And it's over here. This guy. My first hanging GPU rack build. Look at this guy. It actually looks kind of neat. I mean, it's not going to stay here permanently, so I didn't do any wire management or anything like that. So, you know, what we have here are 6 Radeon Vega 64s. And I had to flash the BIOS on every single one of them to Vega 56s, along with some custom timings and everything to get these guys going at roughly 54 hash at about 115 to 120 watts each. That's actually really, really good. Really efficient, really good. And I got a killer deal on those cards, okay? Those cards are usually sitting around, I would say $600 to $650 a pop if you go to eBay and try to grab one, right? I paid, without giving away the price, very significantly less than that because I bought 6 of them. I got a really, really good deal. And you know, let me put it this way. Whenever I'm looking at stuff, without taking in power as part of my equation, I try to get, you know, for every 10 hash that you get on Ethereum, willing to spend about $100 and you did good, right? It's about that. Well, I spent less. If you get, you know, 10 hash for $100 and the power efficiency is good, that's actually a pretty good deal. And I did better than that with these guys. It's just nice. And I got the new version of CPU risers, GPU risers. You get the little LED that goes up and down there. This guy's working. One LED's not working in that. That actually bugs me. I got 6 of them in there, but only 5 lights. That one is bugging me. I like the aesthetics too, or whatever. It looks clean. And you got the 3D printed GPU hangers up here. I mean, these things, they're barely blowing lukewarm down here. It is nice. I actually have another rack coming, and I got more coming. There are yet 6 more GPUs on the way. And once I get those GPUs up and running, I think I'll break 7 gigahash. I'm pretty sure that I will. Not exactly sure, but I think I will. And I'm not going to mention it right now, but I have like extensive plans going right now. Like, this is on a rack, and it's not tidied up because it's not going to stay here. So that kind of tells you that it's going to go to another location, potentially. I'll save that for the next video. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. But those Vega 64s, I wish I knew about those earlier. I really, really did, because those are actually really, really nice cards. They run cool. Both GPU and memory are running really good, really good. That's a 1600 watt power supply, one power supply taking care of all of them. It's not pulling that much. Some of these cards are, I know I got one card that's only eating up 110 watts. None of them hit 120. They're all sitting like 116, 117 right in there on average. I mean, this rig is super efficient. I love this thing. And I bought a whole bunch of hard drives and other stuff that inconsequential, but I got another rack coming. I'm planning on doing like rig. I don't want to get into it, but there's a lot more stuff that I got planned. The only thing holding me back right now from absolutely going crazy is the money. That's the only thing. I mean, if you look around, I've already gone crazy with the money, but you know, at some point the guy's got to be tapped, and I'm tapped. I got to wait for the Ethereum to roll in to get the money to get the more Ethereum, which is the last kind of thing I want to mention. Okay, so the merge is coming soon, right? And if anybody out there noticed, Ethereum Classic, which all of a sudden went whoop, right? And it got me thinking, and it got me motivated to really, really push as much as I could at the moment, which is why I got those 6 cards and 6 more on the way. Not Vega 64s, but it's 6 more cards. You'll all find out. Because, you know, I always said is, you know, what coin is going to pick up the slack? Is it going to be Firo? Is it going to be Ergo? Is it going to be Ravencoin? No, it's not going to be Ravencoin. What coin is it going to be? And it finally dawned on me, there's Ethereum Classic out there. And I saw the price jump. I started looking at the hash rate, profitability with mining, and I'm like, you know what? If I turned all of these off of Ethereum and just put them on Classic, I'd be doing just fine. And you know, it was like a big brain fart almost. It's like, wait a minute. You know, all the overclocks that are going here, all the mining and everything is going on here. It's literally just snap your fingers, flip a switch. Instead of pointing it at Ethereum, you point it at Classic, and you're good to go. You don't have to change any of the clocks, anything. You leave everything the same. You just point it in a different area. And I really think that, you know, especially from that recent boom, Ethereum Classic might be the just default go-to, especially if it keeps going up in value like that. So that's my guess, and I'm going to bank on it too, because that's why I keep expanding. Rule number one of the weeb mine: we do not stop. We keep going. We keep expanding. We're going to be eventually, very shortly here, at 72 GPUs, and it's just going to keep getting bigger, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.